besties, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing book influencers choose my reads for a week. So I messaged 3 of my influencer besties and they all gave me a few recommendations. So I'm going to be picking one book from each of them to read this week. So I have done this video before. I actually did it over a year ago, I believe. And I read some of my all-time favorite books in that video, so I figured we should go in for part 2. So, with all that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face. Check out all my socials down below, including my Goodreads and my Amazon book wish list. And let's get into this week's reading vlog. So like I mentioned, I messaged 3 of my internet besties and each of them recommended me a book. So we are going to be starting off with bestie Sarah. She is the owner of Enlightened Soul Co. I love her products so much. You guys will see me wearing some of her hoodies and book merch later on in this vlog, but I thought that she'd be the perfect start because I've been reading a lot of romance recently and I need a good little fantasy cleanser. So we are going to be reading one of her recommendations. The 3 that she recommended is One Day in December, Normal People, or Powerless. So I decided to be doing a reread for this video and we are going to be reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I read this book last fall and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't love it quite as much as everybody else. So I figured we're gonna go ahead and give it a reread. I am very, very excited to go back into this and I'm actually going to heavily annotate it as well, which I'm very, very excited about. So this is going to be the first read. I'm so excited. Lauren Roberts actually has announced 2 new novels in this series recently. There's going to be a novella called Powerful coming out in April, and then Reckless comes out in, I believe, July, I think. So I thought this needed a reread before all of those brand new books come out. So this is going to be the very first book that we are reading today. Thank you so much, Sarah, for recommending it to me. I'm very, very excited. Please make sure you go check her out on all socials. She's amazing. I love her so much. Literally the sweetest soul ever. So without further ado, let's start reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts.
Fucking happy, y'all don't understand.
Hi besties! So I have not done an update for this vlog yet. I am kind of slacking. I think I am in the midst of a book slump, but as you guys saw, today is House of Flame and Shadow release day. I literally can't even read this book. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you should, because I have been posting a lot of like bookish things on there recently. I'm trying to get into my TikTok game. And also follow me on Instagram. If you don't, go check all that out. It's all down below. Go give your girl a follow. We can chit chat. I ask you guys for advice on videos and stuff all the time. But regardless, I have been posting on TikTok about this, and I made a TikTok that literally talked about the fact that I'm not even finished with Throne and Glass yet, let alone started with the Crescent City series, and yet I had to have this on release day. I literally left work early, went and picked up my copy. This is the Walmart version, but I just wanted it to have it. I needed it on my shelf. It's absolutely fucking stunning. One of the most beautiful books I've actually ever seen in my entire life. So I got that. We'll do a little Powerless update. So I have done a little reading. I think I've been reading this for like 4 days now. I think I'm on like page 110 or something. I ended up buying it on my Kindle last night because I just am not in the mood to hold a physical book. Like, it's just not working. So I did end up spending the like $12 to have it on my Kindle because I just like can't be bothered to read a hardback right now. And I've obviously read this book before. You guys know this is a reread for me, and like, I like the story, I enjoy the book. I just think that after reading MP1 and then Daisy Hates, I put myself in a slump because I just got so attached to those books. And January was such a good reading month for me. Like, I read so many 5-star books. Like, I just fell in love with so many books, and so I think I'm just now struggling a little bit, but I'm going to push through for this video. I'm gonna just keep going. Hopefully once I get a little farther into the story and the romance starts to bud a little bit more, I'm like eating it up a little bit better. But I thought you guys finally deserved an update, so I am going to watch the Today Show interview of SJM that she did this morning, and then I am going to do some reading. So we're just going to push through, try and relax, enjoy ourselves, enjoy the read, because I know I like the book. I'm just slumped a little bit, so I'm gonna keep pushing through. And yeah, we'll keep going. We got 2 more books to read after this one, so I gotta get my ass moving. But yeah, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing, wonderful day so far. I just finished Powerless, and I've read this before, obviously, but I never read the extended bonus chapter in Guy's point of view or the Reckless teaser. And the last page of the Reckless teaser got me, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, I love him so much, and I love her, and it's so sad. But I'm so scared for Reckless to come out. I don't know how this trilogy is gonna end. Like, I want Peyton and Kai to be together so bad, but I'm like, how are they supposed to be together after everything the two of them go through? I don't want to see anything because I don't want to spoil anything, but like, those of you who know, you know. So thank you, Sarah, for putting me through this pain. She also, on her website, Enlightened Soul Co., just came out with merch that says I heart Peyton Gray, and one that says I heart Kai Azar, and one says I heart Ryzian. So I need them, so I definitely will be ordering those for sure. I'm fine now. It took me literally 6 days to get through this, and that has nothing to do with the book. It has everything to do with me. After I read the first Magnolia Parks and the first Daisy Hates, I swear it put me in a slump. Like, they're so emotionally draining, those books, and I just like struggled to get into a new book. Last time I think I read this, I gave it 4.5 stars. I am bumping this up to a 6-star read because I just love it so much. I'm literally tearing up again. Also, please don't mind my appearance. I just washed my hair, and so it looks really bad right now. But I loved it. I have a bunch of annotating I need to do because I ended up reading almost all of it on my Kindle. because I know that's a good way for me to get out of slumps, is to read on my Kindle. I have a bunch of stuff I need to go in and annotate, so I'm gonna do that. But while we are chit-chatting, let's introduce our next bestie, because I probably will start reading here in a little bit. The next bestie who recommended me a book is Ellen, and she is a bookstagrammer and a booktuber. I love her so much. She gave me multiple options, but the one we are going to be reading today is going to be Behind the Net. I actually started this like a month ago and I'm only like 10% through it, so I'm going to just continue it. It is a KU read, so I'm gonna read it on there, but it is a hockey romance, and y'all know how I feel about a good hockey romance, but this is like one of her all-time favorite books, so I am excited to read it. I also don't want to go back into a slump, so that's why I'm choosing to read something that's on Kindle Unlimited right now. So we're going to do that. Thank you so much, Ellen, for recommending me a book. I literally love you with my whole fucking heart. She's so talented at YouTube. I love her so much. She's so beautiful. She just has the most bubbly, fun personality, and she's so honest. I love how honest she is. So I love her literally so much. So we're gonna read Behind the Net next. I'm going to go ahead and annotate. I'm going to watch a little YouTube, just give my brain a break, and then I will get into the next read. So yeah, that's everything I have to say now. Hi besties, I want to give a quick little update. So I am 33% through Behind the Net, which is page like 135. I read a decent amount last night. The book goes really fast actually, so that makes it a lot easier to read. I'm not loving it, but I'm not hating it. So it's basically this girl got a job working as a famous hockey player's assistant, and something happens, and so he asks her to move in with him, and she basically just like runs errands for him, gets his groceries, walks and takes care of his dog. But like, I feel like all they can talk about is how much they just want to sleep with each other and like nothing else. I just don't feel an actual connection between them at all. And it's just kind of like it's super easy to read, but some of the stuff I'm like, that's like cringy. And I feel like it's definitely not super like beautiful literature type of thing. Like it's just like plain and simple. It's like easy cut. Like it's like, this is what they're doing, this is how I feel, blah blah blah. There's not like really pretty quotes or anything like that. Like it's just super like to the point, I guess. And I just like, I don't feel a connection between the two characters. Like I feel like they literally just want to sleep with each other. That's all they want to talk about. That's all they want to think about. I think it's going to be just like a simple, easy read, but I'm not loving it. I'm not hating it. Right now it's probably sitting at like a solid 3-star. I don't know if it will go up from there or not. I just got off of work. This has been one of the craziest, most chaotic weeks of my entire life. Like work honestly was just a lot this week, and I'm just so mentally and physically just drained. My boyfriend is going to be spending the weekend with me, so I won't talk to you guys for a few days. I probably won't get a whole lot of reading done, so we're gonna push through the reading. I'm gonna keep going, and yeah, that's everything. Sorry to just like word vomit all over you, but it's so fun, so fresh. The book's okay. Not living, laughing, and loving it, but not hating it either. It's in the middle right now, so hopefully it gets a little bit better, because I know Ellen is obsessed with this book, and so I would like to be obsessed with it too. But yeah, that's all I have to say for right now. Babes, so I wanted to give an update. So I just finished Behind the Net this morning, and I am giving it only 3 stars, which is not a bad rating. I just felt like there was way too much smut and that's just a personal preference. I don't mind smut in my books. I like there to be some smut in my books most of the time, as long as it's like categorized as adult. YA should definitely not have smut in it. That's a no in my book. But I gave it 3 stars because I felt like I didn't think that the couple actually connected to each other. I felt like all they wanted to do was sleep together, and that's nothing against Ellen at all. Like, I know she loves this book so much, and I totally understand that. I totally respect that. Just for me, it wasn't my personal preference. That's not to say it's not a good book, and that's also not to say that if you love it that you're in the wrong, because I understand why people love it. It's a quick, easy read. I was able to get through it really fast, but when there was like whole chapters worth of smut scenes, I was like skimming the pages because I was like, I don't want to read this right now. Like, I'm just not in the mood for a raunchy romance, and that's just a personal preference. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with books like that. Like, some of my favorite books are super heavy on the smut scenes, and it's fine. I have no problem with some good old smut, but that was just a little too much for me, and maybe it was just like that I'm not in that mood right now, but that was personal preference. So we gave it 3 stars. I feel like that's a fair rating. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, I thought it was okay. I don't think it would ever come to my mind if someone asked for a recommendation, but I would never tell someone, no, don't read that book. You know what I mean? So I gave it a solid 3 stars, and I feel like that is a safe little rating on my part. I wouldn't go higher, I wouldn't go lower. Now, our final book bestie that recommended a book for us was JB, or Juliana. I love JB so much. She actually was featured in my version of this video that I did last year, and I found one of my all-time favorite books because of her. So I ended up sending her some books that are on my TBR because she was just curious what I was like I had, and so I sent her a few pictures of some books on my TBR, and she ended up recommending Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I have heard so many things about this book. I know that there is some anxiety representation in here, and that's exciting to me. I do struggle with anxiety on a day-to-day basis, so it will be nice to see some representation of that mental illness in here. But I'm very excited to get into this. We are going to be starting this later today. I literally love JB so much. She's just like, she's one of my best friends. All 3 of the girls that agree to be in this video are people that I love with my whole entire heart, and I have conversations with on a weekly basis, and we just all have such a strong love for books, and I love all 3 of them so much. Sarah, the first little bestie that I did in this video, she actually owns Enlightened Soul Co., which I told you about, and this sweatshirt is from Enlightened Soul Co., and it says How's the Weather Parks. This was a limited edition coloring that she did. She still has some on her website, but I know there's a very limited quantity left, so if you are looking to get some merch, please go check her out. I love her so much. Now, getting off the topic of books really quick, I just need to make a little statement here. As a Swiftie, did we all watch the Grammys last night? Because we were all so convinced that Rep TV was going to be announced, and instead, when Taylor won Best Pop Album of the Year, or was it Song? One of the two. It was her 13th Grammy, and as a thank you to the fans, she announced her 11th studio album. I'm sorry, what? I literally sat there like jaw on the freaking floor. We were all so convinced it was going to be Rep TV. She clowned us all so hard, and then she literally made history last night and won Album of the Year for the 4th time, which is the first time in history that has ever happened. Mother was literally mothering, and then she took Lana Del Rey on stage with her to give Lana some love and support, because Lana was also in that category against Taylor. I'm sorry, what? As a book girly and a Swiftie, I was watching Bestie Dez's birthday vlog last night. If y'all don't know, Destiny Sidwell is one of my favorite booktubers of all time. Like, her and Sarah are literally my Taylor Swifts in the influencer community. That's the best way I can explain it. I literally told my boyfriend that last night. I was like explaining who she is to him. And I was watching her birthday vlog, and her boyfriend got her Taylor Swift tickets for Indy for her birthday. And she's going to the same night that I'm going to be at. And I literally started to tear up. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, what if I somehow meet Destiny? I would literally freak out. Like, the fact that Destiny and Taylor Swift are going to be in the same building as me at the same time. No freaking words. But just, I had all that information to spew out to my besties because I just felt like it was necessary from a book girly Swiftie to you. So yeah, I have a video I need to film, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we will start yours truly in a little bit. Besties, I have a large unboxing and I don't have a whole lot of time to open everything, but we're going to open all these packages. Some of these things I ordered and some of them I did not. We're going to start with this little envelope. So I ordered a few things off of TikTok shop, and one of the packages finally came in. It's Sarah J Maas bookmarks. So this one is Throne of Glass. It's like all the different covers in color form, and then it has the names, and then there's also one for ACOTAR, and these are from Allie Rose Co., which is on TikTok shop, and she has her own website. So I grabbed those because I need more bookmarks. Probably subscription came. This is what this month's box looks like. We got stickers like always, an annotation guide with annotation stickies, and then this month's book is called Damaged Goods by LJ Shen. I believe this is a dark romance, if I'm not mistaken, and it looks beautiful like all of their books do. It is indeed signed. So got that, and then we got more book review pages and a monthly shirt. I'm gonna have way too many shirts from them. This one just says Book Lover. Next we have one that I did not order. Okay, this is from Enlightened Soul Co. Bestie Sarah, and she sent me this sweatshirt that says Books Have My Heart because she's wanting me to do an Instagram post for her. So I will have to play with this later and do a photo for her. And our last package should be very full. This is from Bookish Dreamers. Okay, we have a whole pile, and I'm so excited. I've been waiting to order from her again because I've ordered from her before, but I've been wanting to get some more things. So first we have the Rysand College Gate Crew. It just says Rysand, and I cannot wait to wear that. And then I got one from the female SJM leads, and I went with Linn from Throne of Glass. If you don't know who that is, you're not far enough into the series to understand who that character is, but I did the light heather gray and the green writing, so I'm so excited to wear those. Then I ordered a bunch of t-shirts, and she uses Comfort Colors, which is like my favorite t-shirts to get. So we have this one, which is an SJM one, which says hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. And then you have books from Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, and Crescent City, which is literally so cute. I cannot wait to wear this. It's so soft. I love Comfort Colors so much. Then we have this one. I got this in black, and it says, so make the friendship bracelets, take the moments and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid. This is all of the characters from the Throne of Glass series on friendship bracelets, so I can't wait to wear that one. And then this last one I got because Valentine's Day is coming up and I want to wear it to work. It's Jax from Once Upon a Broken Heart, and it's so freaking cute. So that is all of my fun little packages. A very fun unboxing full of all kinds of goodies, and I cannot wait to wear everything. So yeah. So I finished yours truly. I literally finished this in like 24 hours, which is kind of crazy. I gave it 4.25 stars. I enjoyed this so much. The reason I didn't give it a 5-star is because of the miscommunication that could have been solved if they would have literally just talked to each other. I was like, please, just like settle this. Just have a conversation, like get it over with, get it out of the way, and everything will be fine. And they just wouldn't. And I was like, girl, come on, please. I was getting so frustrated. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. Bestie Juliana really knows how to pick a book, because both times she's recommended a book to me, I have ate it up. I've loved it so much. So this was so good. I highly recommend. The anxiety representation was so well done. I was able to connect on another level. I wish that more people would act like Brianna and like understand it and try to help rather than like make things worse. But I loved this so much. There was a few tropes in there that threw me through the loop a little bit, that I was like, whoa, was not expecting that. But overall, I seriously enjoyed it. It's a super good, cute, fluffy romance. It definitely is a slow burn. Fake dating, like I said, there's a few tropes in there that are, I don't want to like spoil anything, but I was like, whoa, like that's crazy. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. So with that being said, that is the end of our Reading Bestie Influencers reading vlog, because I read the 3 recommendations from Bestie Sarah, Ellen, and Julie. So thank you girls so much for recommending books to me. I love each and every one of you so much. Those 3 girls literally mean the world to me. They are so supportive and they are just angels. Please go support them. But yes, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's reading vlog. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face. Check out all my socials down below, including my Goodreads and my Amazon book wish list. And I will see you in my next video. I love you to the moon, Saturn. Bye!